Hello, cinema friends. Welcome to another edition of Cinesundry. I'm your host, Markus Seaberry, and today we've got kind of a modern day fantasy tale as we review 3,000 Years of Longing. Okay, now before we get into our review of 3,000 Years of Longing, I want to remind you about our rating system. All right, there it is. And that top score, that is our tour. That is for those exquisite, just well-made, well-done projects. Normally some of the best projects you've seen all year. And that middle rating, appropriately enough, is middling. That is for those projects that have potential or promise, but didn't quite deliver on their potential or promise, and they wind up being just okay. And that bottom rating, that is heck. That is for those terrible, dismal, abysmal, god-awful projects that probably shouldn't have been made in the first place. And now that you know our ratings, let's get into the rundown. Okay, 3,000 Years of Longing is about Alethea. She's a lonely academic, professor, scholarly type. She accidentally frees a Djinn. The Djinn needs to grant her 3 wishes so he can be freed from his curse. The thing is, she's not trusting of the Djinn, and she appears to be content with her current life. But is she really? And now let's talk about script and acting. I liked the script, particularly in the beginning. It was very colorful, very fanciful, just really interesting story. And you kind of got a feel of Alethea's motivations as well as the Djinn's motivations. But I feel like the focus kind of falters a little bit as the movie progresses. And now when we talk about the cast, it's really 2 people worth talking about because it's pretty much about them. First up, we have Tilda Swinton. Now, you know her. She was in Constantine. She was in Doctor Strange, Avengers Endgame. She's an acting OG. She has been in the game for a minute. And she is Alethea. Alethea seems to have everything she wants. She really doesn't think she has a need for wishes from the Djinn, and she is also very skeptical and not too trusting of the Djinn, which you would be if a mystical being just appeared in your hotel room. So, okay. And the other person in the cast is Idris Elba. Idris Elba plays the Djinn. Now, of course, you know Idris Elba. He is also been in the game for a minute. He was on the HBO series The Wire. He was on The Office. He was in Hobbs and Shaw. He was in Beast, which we recently reviewed on this show. He's the Djinn. He's a good guy. Eager to help, eager to be free of this curse. And, even though he is invested in getting free, he also does tend to legitimately show interest or concern in Alethea. They have a good chemistry. And let's talk about the director's technique. The director of this film is George Miller. You may know the name. He directed Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. He directed Mad Max Fury Road, Babe, and its sequel, Happy Feet. And he's also one of the 3 writers of this film. I will applaud him for world building a nice, rich, aesthetically pleasing world. It almost feels like a fairy tale or a fable come to life or something. However, the script doesn't quite match up to the beautiful world that you see in front of the camera. And now let's talk about sentiment and rating. Okay, this film ended, my sentiment was one of disappointment. it exceeded my expectations a little, but not quite, to that level of greatness. It was like, I guess, slightly above average. Now there's a trope that is kind of being dealt with here, and that is the magical Negro. That is when a black person of color, has mystical abilities, and their sole purpose seems to be to help the normally Caucasian protagonist. That's what the trailer looked like. I was very dismissive. However, when I watched it in the beginning, you learn so much about the Djinn's motivations and backstory and lost loves and things of that nature that I found myself viewing the Djinn as a well-rounded whole character until the third act. Because when that third act came, it was all about Elba. And it just became a letdown and an extreme disappointment. So for those reasons, I'm going to have to give 3,000 Years of Longing a rating of middling. Maybe next time. Well, all right. That's going to do it for this edition of Cinesundry. I've been your host, Markus Seaberry. As always, we ask that you like the video, comment down below on the video, and subscribe to the On Location Business YouTube channel. And remember, take some time and treat yourself to a movie. See you next time.